Installation of a central vacuum system is surprisingly easy for new or existing homes. However, before commencing any installation steps, we recommend that you watch this tape and read completely the installation booklet. Remember, central vacuum system installations must conform to local building regulations. Planning the installation starts with determining the number of inlets required and their locations. Much of this planning is predicated on the style of home, the power unit and accessory kit to be installed. When choosing the inlet locations, the hose from the central vacuum system is an important measuring device. Select an interior wall within 1.2 metres of an electrical outlet that will allow maximum cleaning coverage with the hose assembly. Usually, several rooms can be cleaned from a single inlet. Either draw a floor plan as described in the installation booklet, or lay out the full length of the hose from this selected inlet to determine the area that can be cleaned. Remember, the hose may have to reach around furniture when cleaning. Keep in mind that the idea of a central vacuum system is to use the fewest number of inlets possible, yet allowing for whole house coverage and user convenience. When choosing the power unit location, remember an electrical outlet must be close by. A 15 amp circuit is sufficient if no other heavy loads are on it. The power unit should be accessible for easy emptying and service. Its location should be outside the living area. An attached garage is ideal. You may want to vent the unit outside, but it's not necessary. The last step in planning a central vacuum installation is to plan the entire piping system. Start at the proposed power unit location and work your way backwards to each inlet valve location. In structures with underfloor access or adequate crawl spaces, it's best to run the pipe under the floor and up through the wall cavity to the inlet valve. When there's no underfloor access, run the pipe up to the ceiling, then through wall cavities to the inlet locations. To reach second and third floor areas in existing structures, pipe can run through the back corners of cupboards, under stairways, alongside plumbing pipe, or alongside chimney vents. Be sure to use metal tubing when running alongside chimney vents. In homes under construction, install pipes after framing and before the wall lining is on. To avoid problems, be sure plumbing and heating systems have been installed. Determine the location of electrical outlets. Remember, pipe using the straightest run with the least amount of bends and curves will result in the most effective and efficient cleaning system. These are typically the tools needed for a central vac installation. Refer to the installation booklet for a complete listing of tools and procedures. Now that you have your tools, installation materials and have completed your planning, let's start the installation. To install inlets in an existing home, check the walls in which the inlet valves are to be installed for possible obstructions between the studs. Don't forget that an inlet should be no more than 1.2 metres from an existing standard electrical service outlet to allow for the use of electric cleaning tools. Cut a straight piece of coat hanger wire at an angle and use it as a drill bit. Being careful not to snag carpet fibres, drill a pilot hole through the floor directly below the proposed wall inlet location. Leave the coat hanger in place. It will be your locator and guide point. From beneath the floor, measure over from the pilot hole to locate the centre of the wall sole plate. Now drill a 60mm diameter hole through the centre of the wall sole plate. Check for inner wall obstructions with a flashlight or probe the inner wall with a section of tubing. On the wall directly above the coat hanger,